Hello everyone, Grub here, and I'm back for the second part of my Combat Evolved playthrough with Ruby's Rebalance. Now that the first set of videos is finally finished rendering and all that, I can continue on, so starting with the second half. Really looking forward to this. Oh, and I forgot to readjust my audio levels. I want to do that just real quick. Oh, different cutscene.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate
Ooh.
radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
So it starts in an entirely different place this time. I assume we're still heading for Victor 933's crash site.
Dropship Victor 9. Killer bottom.
I could do some more exploring of the initial swamp, but I think the exciting stuff is going to be inside the structure, so I'm just going to carry on like this. Mostly the same. Now, as cool as the introduction to the Flood is, I feel like this level, this section of this level is a little, as beautifully crafted as it is, I don't think it's the... Where am I getting shot from? Okay. As amazing as the minor details are, I don't think it is, like, the best moment in Halo as some people think it is. At the same time, I really am against the opinion that, like, the Flood ruins Halo, and there's a very vocal minority that seems to think that the Flood is, as soon as the Flood is introduced, the game is, like, not worth playing. No, it is the second half of Halo 1 as strong as the first half? I don't think so, but does the game, like, drop off a cliff the instant the Flood shows up, and the Flood is just an incredibly boring and monotonous enemy to fight? Absolutely. I actually really like how the Flood is executed in this game. But either way, you can't help but appreciate the introduction at least. It really reminds you of the Alien, the first Alien film. I don't think there's anything new there, so I'm just going to move on. I just think, to sum up my thoughts there from what I was just talking about, I think that the perceptions of the Flood and this level in this game are just overblown, both positive and negative. I think it kind of falls somewhere in the middle, whereas some people see it as extremely positive, and others see it as extremely negative. Still not used to this, like, recoiling effect. I'll stay with what I said last time. I'm not a huge fan of it, I must say. With melees and stuff, and maybe with some strong weapons I can appreciate it, but the fact that my screen shakes every time I shoot, even when I'm not scoped, is a bit jarring. You know, start. I don't think you started with as much ammo as you do in the original. So I don't. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I don't ever recall running out of ammo that quickly. Nothing up here. No. Oh, so there's new stuff in here. Let's deal with these guys first. Distributor junction off insufficient power. So this is probably going to be like the silent cartographer, where you have to turn on something, and then that'll allow something else. Should I? No. I'll just pick up what little ammo this guy's gonna give me, and the ammo from inside the flood containment room. Oh, that's just a glyph. Okay. There's a control panel. Okay. So does that mean I can go back and turn on that other... whatever it was? I don't even know what this is. The distributor node. What does that do? Okay, now I have no idea what that did. Does it... My guess, maybe it opens doors? I'm just taking a stab here. Maybe it's opening doors that are not accessible normally. Like maybe the door that goes straight from the first room to the second room on level 2, maybe that is what... On the second floor, I should say, not literally level 2. Okay, so that door is not open, so... Controls. Anything look different down there? No. Now I'm actually going to watch this because I'm not sure if anything's different after that last cutscene. Maybe something is.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
I don't know why. I've always, of course, I know his name is Wallace Jenkins, but I've always thought of it as Williams for some reason.
Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contacts. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the... Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over! Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But...
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
So nothing really different in that cutscene. A lot more rifles here, I will say. Whoa, the spores must do more damage to you. Let's see. Oh yeah, they do a lot more of a threat. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, these things are not to be taken lightly anymore. Of course, I just wasted my last grenade. going to be a really tough one, I'm guessing. So I don't have any grenades left. Combat forms are weaker, though. Bit of a surprise to me. Oh, they hit. So they're weaker, but they hit harder. I like that trade-off. So I'm guessing this is what the... Then they're open normally on heroic, so why is that... Anything special in the first elevator room? Oh, shielded! Yes, it's no surprise that they added something like that. And they look... Wow, that looks surprisingly good. They, like, fit the Halo 1... Stop. They hit the Halo 1 aesthetic really well with these. They don't look out of place like some other mods do. Really hope they did something to tweak the library, because if it's just the same the way it is, with the Flood being as strong as they are, it will be a slog. That's to do what? Release all B2 runs. I still don't know what I'm even doing, but doing something. Now I'm wondering, is there different levels of shielded combat form? Like there is in, say, SPD, or not SPD, in Flood Rebalance, or is it just the first, the blue? Oh, and I forget, I can't just let these things pop on me anymore, they're actually threat. That was a bad decision. No harm done now. A shotgun, I think, spreads a bit better. Or maybe it just does less damage per pellet, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel as immediately effective. lot of ammo. Is that... Okay, I bet that's what that did. That unlocked those doors. I know where those go. I'm gonna go through here just so I can see everything. Yes, okay, so there's my question. There is multiple things. Oh, and the marine models look better too. And he disappeared, but yes, the marine models do look better as well. Now, let's see what this does. B2 battery. I'll need to come back and see what like all of these things do because I'm so far very curious. This is the way that those two doors are unlocked. That's the way it was in 1749 and in prior versions. Administrator access, so not yet. Did I hear a name? Or no, that was an engineer. Okay, that was a Huragot floating over there. So this is what the other one probably did. This is the access to that upper elevator room. Now, I found this way back when I was a kid, and of course it's kind of common knowledge now since... Oh, that's Johnson. It's kind of common knowledge now since the Vengeful Adam did his video on 1749.
Damn, I lost it. Does anyone see him?
It's kind of common knowledge now that Vengeful Adam did the video on 1749, but I found this way before that video went up, and this was by grenade jumping on top of the combat one. That was my crowning achievement. It was like the coolest thing ever for me that I found something that at the time nobody else had found, or at least I perceived it that way. Teleporter. Oh, this is like a cartographer. Or the same hologram, at least. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is actually really cool. You could actually wield the... Oh, but it drains when you swing, so be careful with that. I just keep... Every level I keep finding new stuff that's really, really cool and amusing. This is one of the best mods that I've played. It's going right up there with SPV3 First Halo. As replayability.
Keep it up.
I wonder, can Johnson die? Is he a...
Here comes more.
Already trying to form a grave mine. That's what this looks like. This is... this and the Pillar Bottom definitely have the best like visual improvements because they've added like... Darn it, Johnson! Because they've added like the destruction effects and all that. That it just adds so much atmosphere.
Whoa!
I'm
What the? There it is. Firing.
I'm gonna let you do some of the work for me.
Hard.
Okay, so he did die. He's not immortal. But I haven't gotten a chance to use this yet. I need to try it before this level ends. Is there an actual... Okay, so no lunge. And it drains even if you don't hit anything, but it's powerful, so... Interesting mechanic. This almost reminds me of the SPD-3 sword in a way.
Is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
What
Cavalry's arrived!
I'm actually gonna stick with this.
Thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost
Doesn't have much ammo left in it, but it'll be really good to use against these. And yeah, there is a lot more throwing these.
100 meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can
Does
move
it?
in and pick you up.
I don't think it drains. Yeah, it doesn't drain if you just dead melee, but the attack is a lunge melee that does take... Okay, that is actually a really cool mechanic. Props to you, whoever thought of that. That's really one of my favorite things I've seen so far. I hope we get to use it more. If you're in actual melee range, you can just melee it and not drain any battery, but if you want the lunge, it just takes 5% of battery. That's really neat trade-off. Green, you're shooting me.
Don't stop shooting it! My fault. Hold your fire! Don't stop shooting it!
Melees in general are much more effective against blood, I've seen.
Take that! That was Bob! Fire in the hole!
This section is actually really hard.
I'll take you out!
Much harder than the original one. I think I'm just gonna run forward and run for the corner like I usually do. Another teleport. Okay. Oh, and it crashed. ship. Is there anything at this crash ship, or is it just a crash ship? Oh, there's a ghost here. How did I miss that? Oh, interesting. Be flying a ghost around this area. Or any vehicle at all, right? Okay, thank you, Wendy. Or no, that's just where all the things died. And I know I can shoot the sentinels down too. To get the cutscene to go faster, I just wanted to explore around this area.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal! Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
So, interesting level-specific mechanics, and the sword, I really hope we get more chance to use it, because that's actually a really cool gimmick on that. So, next time.